Well, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't yet done that. So you have a business idea, you are ready to start. That's great. Well done. I'm proud of you. But do you know having the idea alone is not enough? I have a few things I want you to consider before you start that wonderful business idea you have. Please try and stay with me and watch to the end. So, as I said earlier on, having the business idea alone is not enough. Sometimes when you realize you have a wonderful business idea, you just want to jump into it and start. That's positive energy and I love that. It's the best thing to do. But then before you launch that business, you should have a plan for it. You need a plan for it. So planning the business will help you know where to advertise, when to advertise, and also the customers you need to target. Posting your products and services on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram do not automatically give you your clients. You may get some clients from there, but you should plan that. Even posting those adverts there need to be planned. You have to know when to post your adverts, how to post your adverts, who are you targeting as you post these adverts. Everything about that business needs to be planned. So you don't just start. Have a plan for your business. This will be very helpful for you because if you do not plan it initially, you may get stranded in the middle and this can lead to frustration and you may want to quit when you get to that point. So you have to start planning now, have a plan for it now. So you want to start hair business. You want to start selling wig caps. What's your plan for this business? Do you want to make about 10, 15, 20 wig caps, have them in stock, advertise and sell? Or you want to have pictures of the hairstyle so that whenever anybody shows interest in any particular style, you just get it for them, get it from town, have it made for them. How do you want to plan it? You should have a plan for that wonderful business, else it may turn into something else when you start. You want to start selling food. What's the plan for this? It's a great idea. I love that business idea a lot. So because food, we all eat food, it's a need and we all need it. But how do you want to start it? Do you have a business plan for this? How do you want to go about it? Do you want to have a mini restaurant? Do you want to offer delivery services? Do you want to cook and send to people in their offices? Have a plan for it, because if you want to sell food to offices, let's say you want to go the formal way of providing lunch for offices, they have their requirements. You shouldn't get to that point and they begin asking you where is your tax certificates, where is your business certificates, then you'll be found wanting. Get to know all of this before you start, and all of this can be done within the planning. So no matter the kind of business you want to start with a plan. Have a business plan for it, then shoot. One more thing I advise you do is to keep your startup costs simple. Yes, you want to invest in that business, you want to invest in that wonderful idea, but you may have to test the waters first. So keep it very simple, keep it on the low side, and watch how it goes before you put in more. Do not put everything you have in the business at the start. Just keep it small and simple and grow. Then also acquire more knowledge about that business. No matter what you think it is, you should learn about it. If you want to start hair business, that's what I'm into. So I keep using that as an example. If you want to start hair business, get to know the trending hairstyle and also learn the new way of doing things. You have people doing grocery shopping for people, and at first we're just buying the items for the clients, but there are new ways of doing it now. Instead of the usual washing and packaging, now people are slicing some of the vegetables, chopping them, dicing them, blending some of the vegetables. There are new ways of doing it now, and it's getting more and more interesting and exciting. So you shouldn't start it and make it boring. Learn the new ways of doing it and let it grow. So learn, 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 learn. Do not stop learning about that business, because things keep changing. New styles keep coming. There are new trends, new ways. So do not stop learning. Invest in acquiring more knowledge about that business and see it grow. Then also, when you start that business afresh, be very grateful for the first few clients you receive. One, two, three clients. You may not have a lot of clients booming in at the start, but be very grateful for the first few clients who come in, and be patient. The others will come. You'll be blessed to have some family and friends patronize your business at the start. And I'm saying you'll be blessed because you get to make all the mistakes with them. Make all your mistakes. You can't make all your mistakes, but you get to make a lot of your mistakes with them, then make all your corrections with them. So by the time you get to the other clients who will come in after a few months or a few years, you would have made all most of your corrections, if not all. You would have made most of your corrections, and there are certain mistakes you will also avoid when you are blessed to make these mistakes with your first clients. So do not despise, I always say that do not despise small beginnings, and do not be sad about the few clients you have at the start. Make all your mistakes with them, make all your corrections with them, work with them, listen to them when they have corrections for you. Do not be defensive when they try correcting you. Some of the corrections are very necessary, and if you pay attention to them, it will help your business grow. So be grateful for the few clients you have at the start. Aside the salon, I also supply stationery, office equipment, and cleaning materials and equipment. And when I got my first stationery supply contract, I was so excited. I thought I had learned enough about it. But the day I was supposed to supply, I realized I had a lot to learn on the job. So sometimes you acquire all the knowledge before the business, but there's more to learn on the business as well. And it's these first clients who help you learn. Sometimes when you start a business alone, it's very helpful because you get to know what goes into it and every detail about it. Then later when you employ people and they are giving you feedback or they are sending reports to you, you are able to ask real questions because you've handled it alone before and you know what it's really about. So when they are saying things and you are in doubt, you can easily ask relevant questions. But if it's a side hustle, let's say you have your day job, your regular job, your 8 to 5 job, and there's a side hustle, you may need to get someone to help you. And even if it's not a side hustle and it's your main business, at a point you have to allow help. Allowing help can help your business grow. You cannot do everything yourself. There are some things you need to allow people to help you with. Some of these things are the things that take too much of your time or the things that you find so difficult to do. You may have to get someone to help you do that. And this help you are getting is not always paid for. Yes, some of these services you can get them for free. Someone was telling me about how someone needed something for his project work. She also happened to need someone for that particular project. So the guy was using her for his project and she was also benefiting from the guy. And this lasted for a period. Then after, she started paying him, and at that time the business had already grown to a certain level. So it's not every time that that help needs to be paid for, but if you have to pay for it and if it's worth it, you have to do it. Allow people to help you. Do not overwhelm yourself with so much. So get some help if you think you need it. Yes, if you need it, get it. The final thing I want to tell you today is that do not wait too long to start that business. You've planned it for so long. You've always had this plan for so long, and it's about time you started. Just thinking about it will not make it happen. Take action. Too much thinking about it, too much planning it is not going to be helpful. It's good to think about the idea, it's good to plan it, but too much of it will not be good for you. You keep procrastinating, you keep delaying, you feel you are not ready to start. Start it now. Start with the plan and let's see how it goes. Thank you so much for spending time with Hanel. I believe that business is going to be started not soon, now. Yes, now. And if you are interested in starting a business but you are still wondering the kind of business to get into, a friend of mine will say you are bereft of business ideas. So if you're in that situation, I have this video on my channel you can watch. It's about business ideas you can consider. I shared about 8 business ideas on that video. It's a very beautiful video. Try and watch it. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Do have a blessed weekend. Love you.